Everybody, yeah. HRCYED stats time, yeah. It's from April, and we'll reveal something. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I'm excited. We're going to talk about the April stats, as well as be revealing something from HRCYED 2. We are not far away from HRCYED 2. So I'm very excited for HRCYED 1 to conclude and see where everybody lands, and excited to see who dares to join me for round 2. All right. Well, without further ado then, allow me... Oops. Wee! I'm just gonna put myself wee down there. Oh, right. April, HRCYED, stats. We read a lot. I think the lull is over. I think the panic has set in. We read 1,049 books, and this is from a pool of 70 of you guys plus me, so 71. So we read 1,049 books in the month of April, but only 446 of those counted towards HRCYED, which is still impressive. It's impressive. People are starting to, finish it up and all that jazz. So we'll see. On our prompt progress, there was some interesting developments. We had 15.7 did not make any progress, and 84.3% did complete a prompt. I completed 3 this last month. I officially completed A to Z without doubling up. I completed the blurbs, and I did my webcomic, finally. All right, favorite reads of the month. We actually had a couple duplicates. Are you going to go play with that up there? Okay, cool, dude. We had One Day, Everyone Will Have Always Been Against Us by Omar El Akkad, which actually I had on my Libby app, and then I ran out of time, even though it's like a really short book, but I know I want to read it. So, still... I replaced my hold on it. And then we also have The Ballad of Spricket the Bard and Company by Sean O'Boyle, which I think might be a Spiffbo. I recognize this cover, but my Goodreads seems to be having a bit of an aneurysm lately, because everything I was looking up, even though I knew it was on my TBR, was not registering on my TBR, so something's going on there. But anyway, look at that. Well done. I'm excited. I think both of those look really, really interesting. Also, a special shout out. Thank you to the person who said that Histakak was your favorite read this month. I needed that. I don't know who did it, but thank you. I'm glad you like it. All right. Completed white prompts. This was interesting. We have shot up the seasons. Now that we can actually complete the seasons prompt, we have hit every season now in HRCYED. 26, including myself. Oh, I completed 4 prompts then, because I didn't count that. 26 of us completed this. I used When the Tides Held the Moon, because it does predominantly take place in spring. So there you go, if you need one. If you still need one. But next up we had The Birth Year. 9 people completed The Birth Year. Excuse you. You dropped your toy. That's not my problem. 8 people finished the crowd-funded book, which I still haven't done yet, as well as the lowest rated, which I still haven't done yet. 7 people completed the blurbs. I did do that one. The 4+ book series, 7 people completed. I have 1 left. 6 Spiffbos. Good job, everybody. I still have 3 to read for Spiffbo. And the classic and the adaptation, 6 people did complete this month. Garage Sale, the authortubers, the direct indie, the booktubers, we're making a lot of progress. It's fun how in the very beginning of HRCYED, everyone was the high numbers was that 24-hour challenge and the 500+ book in a day, which I think was the one that scared people the most. But now as we're getting to the end, you didn't realize the ones that actually were going to take you a lot longer. So very, very, very interesting. Okay. Purple prompts. Also, very cool. The Queer Alphabet. People are finishing that. That was also one that I finished. 14 of us. Heck yeah. A to Z. 8 of us completed that one. Rainbow, 7. Full name. People completed their full names, 5. And also the genre challenge was completed. So moving along, we're finally... I know this was a struggle for a lot of people because it's hard to find particularly intersex books, which is kind of why I was we're doing this. But Other people have struggled with other ones, but I know intersex has been the hardest for everybody out there, for the most part. All right, April releases. These are the most popular ones that were read. We had 2 of each of these. We have Cat's People by Tanya Guerrero, Enchantra by Kaylee Smith, Follow Me by Elizabeth Rose Quinn, Gifted and Talented by Olivia Blake, Les Princes sans Terre by Demos, I think it's just it, and Make Sure You Die Screaming by Z. Carlstrom, which is actually a book I did read for Z, so I didn't have to double up on my Z with Chiranje Zhao. So now Chiranje Zhao can just be X in mine. Alrighty. But the most popular April release was Sail Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, which is one of the ones that was like, this is on my TBR. I keep trying not to yawn and just suppressing it. It just keeps coming back with a vengeance. Anyway, this is on my TBR, but when I logged into Goodreads, this was like, this isn't on your TBR. And I'm like, are you joking? It's Abby Jimenez. Of course it's on my TBR. Don't know why. Anyway, spring reads! We're finally in spring. Here are some of the most popular spring reads. We've got The Weeds by B.K. Borison, Mémoires de la Frouette, which is La Saison des Adieux, which is the season of goodbye, I believe. This looks super cute. A lot of French happening this time around. We have The Enchanted April by Elizabeth von Arnim. I can't tell what that middle letter is. And We Could Be So Good by Kat Sebastian, which I do need to read because it's 25 of 2025. We also got an auto read. One person from the Southern Hemisphere. This is what you read. You read The Brides of High Hill by Nevo. And wonderful. There's your autumnal read. If anyone's in the Southern Hemisphere and you still need an autumnal one, this one will count. All right, most popular indie read this month was The Ballad of Spricket the Bard and Company by Shauna Boyle. We already talked about it, but hey, 2 people be reading this. I don't know if there's a lot of buddy reads going on, but clearly, here we go. May releases that you guys are excited for or have already read. We have Frederick Bachman's My Friends, One of the Boys by Victoria Zeller, The Devils by Joe Abercrombie, and The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. But the most popular one is Brighter Than Scale, Swifter Than Flame by Neon Yang. I have an audio arc. I just got it. And I'm like, guys, it came out. But I'm excited. I'm excited to get to that one. All right. The average amount of books left. Last week we had like 25, I want to say. It was like around the 25 area. But this month we've got 16.55. There's only 58 days left. I think y'all can do it. On average, I think y'all can do it. Good job, guys. And I asked, can you finish HRCYED? The numbers changed a bit. We have almost half of you say, yes, you can do it. 26.8% said, maybe. And 22.5% were like, it's not happening. And that's okay. That is okay. I did want to mention the final submission forms are now live. So if you have finished HRCYED, which I know at least one person out there has in fact finished, there are 2 separate forms. There was a form for those who have finished. You're going to have a lot more to fill out because I want all the information. Please do it. I would really appreciate it if you did. And then there is a submission form for those who don't like fully complete it so that you don't have to fill in all the things that the people who did finish it do. So there's a lot of optionals on it if you didn't complete stuff. But obviously don't fill it out yet because time's not up. But if you've already finished, you can check it out. Or if you're giving up. You guess you could fill it out if you're giving up entirely. But you never know. You might make another go for it. But they are live. They are in the description of this video. I am posting them in the Discord and in the community tab on my YouTube. There you go. All right. Your HRCYED 2.0 hint. Y'all voted wildly. This was a tight race for what I was going to be revealing today. Buddy, you're hanging out for here for a second. So we had the new logo, a vague hint, revealing a white prompt, revealing a new rule, and revealing a purple prompt. So y'all voted for the purple prompt. I'm going to reveal you one. So we're going to do the spinner wheel style, which I didn't even pull up yet. Like a dum-dum. I just started filming because I was like, I was so excited. So I'm going to make it live. This is how you know it's legit because I'm making it live. Hold on to what you've got. Yeah, da, 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 ba, da, ba, 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 da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Whoa! It's fine. I think it'll be really funny if I get that. Have I got everybody? There are, this round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there are 7 purple prompts this round. And as I revealed last time, these are customizable ones, okay? These are ones that I can't be specific on. You have to determine kind of the parameters of the prompt itself, okay? I'm sorry, I'm duplicating them so that even I can't see what it's gonna be. Okay. Maybe I'll just bring it over. Oh no, because then you guys are gonna see it. Can I hide? I don't think I can. No. Can I hide it? Can I hide it? Oh, hide. There we go. Okay. Haha. You guys can see. This is the prompt I'm revealing. I am revealing the challenge yourself. All right. This is actually good because you guys we're going to need some time. You'll need some time to do this one. All right. So this prompt is all about whatever challenge you want. So if you have, not like you have to create your own readathon or whatever, but whatever personal reading challenge you have for yourself this next like year, this is where you're going to put that. So for some people, if you know, I forgot their name. Literary Diversions, I think is their YouTube name. They have like the bookish, the bookish bingo board from hell, which has all these really difficult challenges that they've made for themselves. So that's kind of the spirit of this. So like for me, I have my own bookish bingo board from hell that I made, that was inspired by her. So I have like reading 10 nonfiction this year, or finishing 10 author backlogs, reading a year of my fairy loots, reading 10 physical indies, clear an acquisition month, get my NetGalley ratio to 60%, read 50% of the acquisitions of 2025, read 20 ebooks that are not ARCs, and finish 10 series that are not up to publication. That's my bookish bingo from hell. So in that spirit, creating your own big challenge is one of the purple prompts. So I hope you guys like that. Woo! That's it. That is it. So I am super stoked. I've been preparing so much for her kid too. I have almost everything's done. I'm very close to having everything ready to go. I just need to film my announcement video, which is going to be long because I will be going into an extensive amount of detail in that video so that y'all can refer to it when there are questions arising. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think some of the other purple prompts are going to be? Now that you know one of them, what do you think they're going to be? Because they're customizable, and that's the most customizable one that I made for you guys this year. The other ones have a little bit more specificity, but this one's definitely the most vague and being like, you know what? You do the work. I've made 2 of these now. You guys do some work. So there you go. All right. That's April results. See how well you guys do in May. And also thank you very much to everybody who did do the bonus little survey for the freebie. This month's one was, I just needed some reassurance and stuff. Things were really, really rough, especially this last like week or so. Thankfully, I do have my meds again, and I'm very happy that I'm not happy, but happy to be back on them because now I'm not suffering all the side effects of not being on them. So yeah, okay, well, baby boy wants to go outside, and I have to go do some other stuff now. So I will see you next time, cuties. Bye.